Howdy guys, how's it going? So it is extremely humid today. Like I'm just completely soaked with sweat. I went ahead, strung up our poncho, which is going to be our overhead cover for tonight. I don't know if the thing picked it up or not, but it was thundering a bit. There's a 55% chance of scattered thunderstorms. There's been just a couple just like right around the area, and still for the next couple of hours there's a chance one could come through. So I wanted to get that up just so we'd have something to get under. And then I brought a new rain jacket, a new view hunting rain jacket, which is what I plan to use a lot this hunting season. I just have been wanting to get it out in some rain, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen today. I went ahead and got a fire going. You definitely don't need a fire for sitting around, but I brought a nice chicken breast with me. It's been seasoned and setting in the seasoning for over 24 hours, so that'll be very delicious. Just going to get a bed of coals to burn down while I take and sip on one of these banana bag electrolyte drinks. I definitely swear by these things, especially this time of year. Make a world of difference and helping you stay hydrated. Coming out today, was bringing this Wise Fort Reindeer 55 liter pack again. I've probably got this thing only packed to about 60% of its overall capacity. I've just got things cinched up and together very well. This is the one that come from militaryfirst.com. Highly recommend checking them out because there's a lot of gear on there that you can't normally get in the US. Like this is a European company, and I gotta say this right here at this moment is by far my favorite pack that I've ever used. It is on the expensive side, but it's worth it. It's one of those things you'll buy it once, never have to worry about it, especially if you're going on like a long expedition, or you know, if he's hiking the Appalachian Trail or something. I would much prefer something like this over a lot of mainstream packs. Then the other new piece of gear that I brought out today, which is one of the main reasons for coming out and doing this. I was hoping we was going to get some precipitation, but that just might not be in the cards. Now I found this gel neck pillow. I know I've had this now for probably like 8 years. No clue where it comes from. Doesn't have a name on it. Some type of gel like memory foam blend. And you can take, I was thinking about wrapping paracord and stuff around this. You can pack it down really small. But like there was really no need to. I have tons of room in this pack to spare, so I threw that in there. This right here is a USMC Gore-Tex bivvy bag. And as you guys know, I got that Highlander Forces, I think Pro Hawk bivvy that we used in the last overnighter, and it worked very well. But this right here is like America's updated version of the Gore-Tex Woodland bivvy that a lot of you guys are probably familiar with. I've had that one. I used that one a lot this past fall and winter and into early spring. But the biggest difference about this one, it's lighter. It's like an updated Gore-Tex material. It packs down a lot smaller. The way that I had this rolled in there and packed, I've done it flat, so it's not its smallest form by all. It's like whenever it's wrapped up and you take and roll it up nice and tight, it's about the same dimensions, maybe just a little bit thicker than this titanium water bottle. And I got this from Devil Dog Depot. Definitely check them out because they have like the best price on these that I've been able to find online. I'll have a link to their website down in the description. And when I got this, the only, because all these are surplus. Anywhere you buy them, they're going to be surplus. Because all the zippers, like this thing right here, looked brand new. There was just one really small tear in the mesh here on the face because this thing is able to be zipped up all the way. For right now, I took and just got a small piece of high quality 3M Scotch tape over that on both sides, and that'll be plenty fine for this. I mean, that tear is probably only ½ an inch long and not even a ¼ inch wide. It's just where something has like nicked that, and then, you know, between packing it and spreading it and probably shipping it and everything, it just opened up a wee bit. But I ordered some Gear Aid no-seam mesh gear repair patches, so I'll slap one of those on there. We'll never have to worry about that again. And I'm going to keep a couple of those with this bivvy just in case. Out of this whole thing, and even like the face mask netting here is super, like it feels very solid, but I would say that's probably that's the weakest point in any of these bivvy bags with the bug net option. And yeah, then it just takes and it zips down about 1/3 the way on both sides, and then comes here and meets in the back of the head. I mean, a lot of you guys are probably familiar with this. I mean, it's nothing new. Under here, got the bivvy laid out on our foam sleeping mat. put that neck pillow inside the head of it. One thing that's really nice about this one is it does completely zip up, so there's no insects getting in this thing, as long as you're diligent about making sure the zippers come and connect and meet up here at the very top. So you know, if you don't know, if you've never heard about this BIVVY bag for some reason, once again, got this at Devil Dog Depot. I'll link down to their website as well, so you can go check it out. Right now is a good time to get it. I think it's on sale. So far, it's one of the best prices I've seen online. While that fire takes and burns down to a bed of coal so we can cook our chicken, I'm going to crack open this cool drink here. I took and kicked up a bunch of dirt on it by accident earlier, and I had crap all down in the, heard a little bit of thunder still. Alrighty, I believe our chicken is about done. If you're curious, I am not cold whatsoever. This is that New View hunting rain jacket that I got, and I just wanted to take and put it on while I was sweaty and sticky to see how the breathability would be on this, because the wind was starting to pick up a little bit. So I'm going to suffer just a hair and just see how well it handles body moisture, because I do want to use this hunting season, but like when you're hiking around and everything, if you want to wear this as an outer layer, whenever perspiration does build up, you need something that can dissipate it. Get that in there. Break it open. To perfection. I took and really slow cooked and smoked this thing. And it's still, let's not go that way, let's go this way. It's still nice and juicy. And it tastes even better than it looks. Wash it down with a little bit of this. I'm going to take and chew on this, and got a couple energy bars. I brought another one of those Ready Wise dehydrated meals that I got from MRE Mountain. I brought the breakfast skillet because like hiking in today with that load and as humid as it was at the peak of the day, and like the humidity is slowly decreasing, I've got two like energy Cliff type bars. They're not actual Cliff bars, they're actually better flavored, and I'll dig them out here in a bit, but I've got two of those, so I think I might eat those after this. The heat of the day and the humidity just kind of zaps my appetite. Instead of eating bars for breakfast, we'll take and fix that breakfast skillet. If I end up not having an appetite whenever I lay down, then I'm like ravenous in the morning, but normally I eat heavy before I go to bed, and then I don't eat much of a breakfast. Sometimes I eat nothing for breakfast. Alrighty guys, so it is about time to hit the hay. Luckily the humidity's dropped a lot. I sat around in that jacket for a little bit longer, and I'm happy to say that it actually does seem like it helps dissipate moisture, and the breathability is pretty good on it. But another new neat thing I got is this right here. So I think this is called Glow Cord. I could have that name wrong, but this right here is made by Night Eyes. I gotta take and put the battery cover in. I don't want no moisture to get in there. Rechargeable. Let me turn my lantern off and turn y'all around over here. Boom. How nifty is that. So I'm going to take and try to figure out how, and it glows better like down the whole length of the cord once you have it straightened out. I'm going to try to run it underneath my tarp because it has these little rubber gear ties on it, and I only have the 2 links, and it's supposed to be 10 foot long. So I think that should be probably about what this is diagonal. Okay, so it's going to be close, I think. That's another reason why I wanted such a large toggle right here at the end of this grommet point, was so I'd have something to wrap that around. Oh yeah, that right there is like the perfect night light. And we look underneath, like I said, this is right there, the hood's in the way because I took and got it on the tag of the hood, but right there we're here. Then just runs right down to the bottom. One end on this end where the battery is and going down, it's just longer than a poncho stretched from corner to corner in a diagonal fashion. This thing gives off like the perfect amount of light for night sleeping. I'm going to throw up a picture that I took because the picture capabilities of this thing is a bit better than the video when it comes to like how it takes in light. But this is really, really neat. And it said the battery life of this is just over 6 hours. So we'll see. I might leave it on all night just to see if it can kind of hold up that ballpark. But this is really nice because it's not enough light to where it would bother you sleeping at all. But if you wake up and, you know, like me personally, whenever I get up, I'm halfway disoriented. You need to look around, find your flashlight, or you don't want to turn on your flashlight, just need to pick something up, then you can do so. Okay, now right here is my CAMPCRAFT Outdoors wax canvas sitting mat. And this is what I'm going to take and lay down beside me to set my boots on, and I can take and fold it over the top of my boots whenever I take them off, because this is the best overhang right here. Like to maximize sleeping, I could take and turn this a bit down that way and store all my gear right here. But to also help keep creepy crawlers from getting in my boots, I can fold this over and I have a place to lay my headlamp and everything else. That'll make it very easy to grab if I need to. I threw on some punky pieces of wood that I found to just get what's left of the embers in the fire really smoking to help drive away the mosquitoes and stuff so one doesn't crawl in the sack with me. My backpack, kind of set it right here underneath the head of this. Pad's also nice just to sit on to do stuff like taking your boots off and getting in such a confined space here. Make sure there's no multi-legged creatures that want to join us before we open it up right here around the edge. Because this sitting pad right here is one thing that is also a top priority on my list of things to treat with permethrin, because I do want to really take and use this thing a lot more for its kind of design purpose, which is a sitting pad and a ground mat. So I'll position those. They need to go here in a second. And I've got a Woobie with me that also come from Devil Dog Depot, but I can tell you right now tonight that is not going to be necessary. So if you had a hard time getting into this, you could unzip both sides, but one is more than plenty. Fold that up like that. Put the hood on. And then zip it up at the top. And then the nice thing is with this mesh, you can have it right at your face. It's got these support wires that will help keep it off your face whenever you're laying down. But it's like if you needed to get up in the middle of the night just to look around and see what's going on, it's a lot easier with a bivvy like this. So the biggest thing is you just want to make sure your face is pretty close to the screen here. I like to leave my hat on just to make sure nothing falls down on my face at night, like the bivvy isn't pressing against my face if I toss and turn a lot. So yeah guys, that is going to do it for now. I will see y'all in the morning and we'll do breakfast for once. Good morning, guys. How's it going? So I'm happy to see that last night was a pretty comfortable night's sleep. The first couple hours it was kind of really sticky and a bit hot inside this thing, but as the night went on and rolling into the early morning, a nice breeze kicked up and it's still passing through every now and then, and it was really nice. It's nice being able to have your face just like right there at the mesh opening. Doesn't seem like any critters was able to find their way into the bag, and just leaving this foam mat on top of all the ground debris and stuff, it was very comfortable to lay on. I want to get up and hurry and get things packed up and stuff, but I am going to definitely make make that breakfast skillet meal because I am hungry this morning. So let's get to doing that. And this gel neck pillow thing worked really well. I'm gonna try to figure out a good way to a good storage solution so that I can compress this thing down and be able to bring it with me during this time of year, because it suits something like this and would suit something like hammock camping perfectly, and it's not that heavy. Okay, so our water is boiling. It boils a lot faster in this titanium cup than it did whenever I was using that stainless steel British cup the last time. These fuel cubes burn for about 8 minutes, so we got all that packed down just in a couple minutes. Going at a very slow pace. Got the oxygen absorber out. Get our gusset spread out. And figure out how exactly I can tilt this up without burning myself. I gotta say that actually smells good, which smells not usually that pronounced in these things. So we'll set that to the side. We'll get back with y'all whenever that's ready to try out. Alright, so let's crack this bad boy open. It's been quite 15 minutes yet, but that is coming together very nice. Let's open it so that it could cool a bit. So it's egg, sausage, peppers, and breakfast seasonings combined to make the perfect morning scramble. That sounds very nice. In all honesty, that is very good. Next time that I do one of these breakfast skillets, I'm going to put a little less water Like it's absorbing everything really well, but I think maybe, I don't know, an ounce or two less water would be about the perfect amount. Just kind of got to take into account how much you would lose, like on whatever boiling method you're using. The only thing that would take this over the top is having a good healthy dosing of hot sauce. So guys, that is going to do it for this one. I really appreciate y'all coming along. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell as well on whatever you're watching us on, plus your cellular device. Or remember that if you are interested in any of the gear, just out of curiosity or because you want to get it yourself, then check the description box down below and I will try to link to everything that I can. Hit me up in that comment section, thoughts, opinions, questions, and until the next one, guys, adios.